Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Is the way he challenges the black
We
elite.
back,
He talks about the
gang.
black
We
elite that's on
back.
TV and speaks that honest truth that
Y'all
we've
can
always
hear me
talked about on
clear,
this
guys?
platform, that a lot
Put
of
a one
times
in
the
the
worst
chat. You can
ideas
hear
get
me
out to the
clear,
black
guys.
community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
We back, gang. Let's go. Salute, Red Squad. Salute to all my good bread. Salute to all my sisters with the sense that don't play about Mr.Goodbread. Salute to you all. We are back and we got a good one today, guys. I got that cheesecake. Cheesecake ain't been this hot since P. Diddy sent them little ones across that Brooklyn Bridge, right? Yeah. Come on in, guys. Hit that like button. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we ain't gonna complicate that, guys. We ain't gonna complicate that at all. Let's go, y'all. Yeah. Salute to all my brothers. Man, we got XL Prizzo. We got my guy CeeLo. Don Jeter is in the building. Sigma Nation holding it down. My guy Sigma Rodan. We got Killer Quabo in the building. Y'all go check him out. Men operating in reality. And we're going to need a lot of reality today, guys. We're going to bring a lot of reality today. We just waiting for that beat to go off. And once that beat stops, we on our way to the truth. Yeah. There you go. All right, guys. Without any further ado, let's get into it today. So y'all know the Cheesecake Lady, she ended up going on a podcast with Kevin Wesley at the Truth Factory. You know what I mean? They did a sit down. I don't know the copyrights on that content, so I'm not gonna be able to play the video, but I got the full audio. So we gonna sit here and we gonna break down the full audio of this sit down between Kevin Wesley at the Truth Factory and this lady that went on, we gonna call her Cheesecake and Dude and White Bread. You know what I mean? We gonna call it Cheesecake, White Bread. You know what I mean? And they had an interview. So let's get on into that, guys. Let's play. Let me pull that on up. Pull that sucker on up. How y'all feeling, y'all? It's Friday. You know, it's our favorite day. It's our favorite day. You know what I mean? Don't kill yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Live a little. Save some of yourself for Monday. It'll be another Friday. What's going on, squad? You know what I mean? What's going on, B? Hold on, man. Hold on. Y'all acting like y'all sleep. Y'all sleep. It's raining over here in New York, man. Wake up, guys. Wake up, man. Wake up. It's gonna be a whole lot of this in here today, guys. It's gonna be a whole lot of this today.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
All right, guys. So we talked about non-sexual attention. We talked about dating, and we talk about how to know when a chick really like you, when a chick really showing high interest, so you don't fall into one of these traps, guys. Let's get it.
This episode is going to be a little bit different. Typically, we talk about devastating issues and inside of relationships, and try to talk about the nuanced things in that relationship to heal it. This time, we're going to talk about dating. So I don't know if you guys saw the viral video, but there's a viral video where a woman is taken to the Cheesecake Factory, and she does not want to go inside of there. She does not want to be embarrassed. This conversation ended up going viral, and here we are. Alicia, it is a pleasure to meet you. Yes, thank you. Jay, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the show, and thank you guys for being willing to come here and have this dialogue. I'm sure you guys have gotten a lot of flack, maybe even some backlash and things of that nature from this video going viral. Yeah, before we get into it, we're going to take a moment and just relook at that video. It's been a couple of weeks, so here we go right here. Yeah.
Give it a second, guys.
Moment and just relook at that video. It's been a couple of weeks, so here we go right here. Yeah. I'm nothing. I was talking to my girls. Okay. Tell them I said hi. Yeah. Woo. Let me just get the door for you. Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't gonna not just go. Mm-mm.
But Shorty's sitting up there looking like a whole cheesecake herself. She looking like a whole plain cheesecake herself, bro. Incredible, bro. We're gonna talk about ungrateful people and what our words say about the ungrateful, because that's exactly what this was. This is sheer ungratefulness, yo. And what's sad about it is our sisters, right? They do their divesting thing, and they think because they changed the dude, they changed the race, that they could run from their character and they could run from their stupid and silly ass upbringing. And look, there you go, sis. So, sir, you know what I mean? Whatever your nationality is, you see what we deal with on the regular, right? Sheer stupidity. Sheer stupidity, yo.
Yes. Would you want me to open the door for you? Are you're recording me? Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. What's the problem with that? This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant? You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them. Oh yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah.
Now, how rude and disrespectful is you, sis? And what you see what I mean? You see how they put they all in they look. Because a lot of you, that's all they gotta do. Yesterday I did a video, right? Because a chick was sitting there talking crazy out her mouth. Y'all go check that out. All she was saying was, I know how to cook. I know that you silly, dumb niggers like women that could cook. So I don't know how to do nothing else. I don't know how to wash my ass. I don't know how to follow instructions. I don't know how to do none of those other things that make wifey important. But because she know how to cook, and y'all niggas heard macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese. Oh, she wifey. Oh, she wifey. Oh, that's wifey, Mr. Goodbread. You reaching. Shorty made a sadistic laugh in the video. She laughed at y'all. On top of the fact, she said, I got a new trick. I'ma just start running down on men and be like, do you got a girl that cook at home? What kind of stupid shit is that? Like, that's a wife? A wife is a chick that ran down on you and said, you got bitches that cook for you? Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all niggas is retarded, bro. And this is because y'all set y'all eyes and y'all mind, y'all subconscious mind on a look. Y'all sitting here looking for these people. Y'all think a liar have a look? Y'all think the truth have a look? That shit don't have a look, bro. In fact, the people you don't like, that's the truth. That's the opposite of whatever you think. Your ops is the truth. All right? If we gonna play it like that, since y'all looking for people all of the time, these people have no look. But you see how she put her all in her look. And our sisters, they are raised to think their look, their value come in their look. They hate when you say their only use is the coochie. But the coochie and us wanting to smash is tied to their look. But it can't be about only that. You got to be able to do more things, sis. Now you want him to style out off your look. What do you give him back for you just looking like what do you bring back? What you look you look all right. You look how you feel you look. What do the man get back, sis? And that's where the disconnect come in at. That's where the lack of you having a father, you know what I mean? The lack of you having a father, like yes, and I'm not saying us boys did not had a father, but let's keep it on y'all. 'Cause that's where y'all lose focus because y'all always but what about the man? Pour into yourself. If we stop worrying about the man, you know what I mean, and we focusing on your lack of a father, you will learn how you don't got to be so masculine all the time. You don't have to be masculine all the time, dummy. Now, how do you not know that the Cheesecake Factory wasn't just the first stop? The cheese wasn't before the steak. Dummies. Dummy.
Come on, get up, going in the car. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. Oh, okay. So, yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree.
No.
I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe.
Sis. Now, sis, my sister, yo. Sisters. See, this is why y'all don't like us emotional, intelligent, good breads over here in the righteous sphere. Sister, what did you see in this man's non-sexual attention other than a free date? Why is you on this date with this man? How long did you have? He looked kind of. I don't know if he white or not. I don't know if he a white brother or not. But how long did you have my brother in your inbox, waiting for you in your inbox, talking to himself in your inbox before you realize we just did a video on this? And you see, this you lucky he blue pill. You see, because he handled it the blue pill way. You see my boy on the video we did with the chick that had all them oysters? He red pill. You know what I mean? So you got on a date with a blue pill guy, my sister, because had you got on a date with a guy like our guy, y'all go check that video out. The guy with them oysters, how he went to the bathroom and they come back. Since she wanted to sit there and order 4 trays of oysters plus some steak and potato, crab shit and potatoes. That boy dipped out on her, but it couldn't have been him. But they know how to pick him. She ain't see nothing in this man but a free meal. And that's sad. That's sorry, my sister. That's sorry. You're a sorry chick, bro. And we could see where they get it from, because y'all see they ringleader, Cynthia G, she go funding me right now. The queen, she coined the phrase dusty. Now she doing the most dustiest shit. She over there GoFundMe me. They leader, the modern woman leader. Yeah, go check that out. I just saw a couple of videos on that, yo. The woman that called all the men dusty and got all these little tackhead women running around here. That's what my mother used to call y'all, tackhead chicks. Y'all don't know why. Say they little tackhead chicks. Yeah, I love my mother, yo. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I earned that. I earned that, yo. I earned that one, boy. I earned it.
ears stick out to get away from your face.
Well, your mama is
Hold it, wait a minute. Don't bring anyone mother into this. She ain't here. If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I always love her, my mother, so treat her right, treat her right. Emmy for the moan and the miserable groan from the pain that she felt when I was born. Always for the oven with its burning heat, where she stood making sure I had something to eat. T is for the time that she stayed up nights and took my temperature.
Oh man, Mr. T, that boy does it all the time, B. She ain't see nothing in that boy, bro. Free date, free meal.
You know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty
And then,
nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
well, I mean, like even like
You ain't get out the car, bitch.
you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand. Or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that. Okay.
I can respect that. I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. Just we're not
Again,
maybe
I
we're
don't
not
know
there.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
but
I got myself all made up.
nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Look at look at my plan where we were gonna go originally.
Look,
See, now that's where we should have went.
see,
Right there.
but you ain't.
Call him.
That's step one. That's step one, sis. You see how look, she jumped the gun now. Now that's where we should have went. You think the Cheesecake Factory was the last stop, sis? This boy simping. He ain't have nothing that look like you, cause the world telling him that the success is a girl that look like you, loud and ratchet. You know what I mean? That's what the world and society telling this man. You know what I mean? And y'all right. Middle Eastern man. Sorry with my white bread. Sorry, I don't mean to be sticking everything on y'all, but you know, is it, bro? I ain't never say I was perfect, and I was raised by a nigga. I was raised by a nigga, yo. I was raised by a nigga, yo. He's a Middle Eastern man, so you know what I mean? He's generous, you know what I mean? He's seen tradition. He's seen his moms and his dad and shit, you know what I mean? Again, I apologize to my white breads, y'all. I'm starving. I don't mean to be sticking everybody on y'all. Cause they not black, right? Nigga says you ain't shit, Mr. Goodbread. Cause he ain't black. And you just gonna say he white. My bad. I said my bad. Y'all niggas be wanting niggas to be perfect. So how perfection look? God damn.
Yeah. See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 a.m. At 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy
Right. Gotta. And this is why, guys, I said it's nothing wrong with a slice of pizza and some tea on the first date. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. You know what I mean? I promote dating. Y'all know me. My guy, shitty ding, 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 ding. What's going on, my guy? And I see you too, chosen one. What's going on, my guys? Y'all salute, squad. Word. But I promote dating, guys. You just gotta know how to do it. Like, what's wrong with it's the first day we meet? I don't know you like that. We practically strangers. So what the fuck I look like taking you to Roof Chris or Sylvia's or Sea City Island? Nah. Nah. Mm, mm. You know what I mean? Think about it. Just the fact that we're going out on a date, I'm already one up you. Because if some stupid shit pop off right now, I got to defend you. We total strangers, but because you said, yeah, I'm gonna come with you on a date, I got to defend. So my life already on the line. Chick, that's man, you trying to monetize what? You what? Man, listen.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, black women? What's wrong with you voting for Barack Obama? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Niggas is crazy.
which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I mean, I told you twice. We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
I'm
we
waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, the equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you
just
don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die.
She gonna eat too much.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you just want to call it a night?
Right.
I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
You see, he got the most reaction. You see, guys, he got the most reaction when he shows some action. When he stopped playing, let's play along, he got the most reaction. You could say whatever. You could say, you could have sat there and tried to give a game and all of that. Remember, game don't work if she's not attracted to you. And clearly, she was not attracted. She was not respecting his non-sexual attention, boy, at all. You got to pick up on that so that it won't turn into simping. You know what I mean? You got to pick up on that. Beta males don't pick up on that. They don't pick up on the fact that a woman do not respect their non-sexual attention to the point now she's looking to charge you. Remember I told y'all it's like a trade. You know what I mean? LeBron James for who would you y'all my basketballers. Who would y'all say y'all would straight up and down trade LeBron James for? Y'all basketball heads. Who would you straight up and down right now today trade LeBron James for? And to what team? Who would you trade him to, and for what for what player? Like, you know what I mean? Pretty much what she's acting like is if she's LeBron and he got to trade her a player and some cash. Him, who he is by himself, is not good enough for her. And that's what she's portraying right now. And when the chicks show you that, she do not respect your non-sexual attention, yo. And it's crazy, bro. Y'all got to understand that. This is why you feel you got to pay her to leave her alone. And you know what I mean? All men pay, but that's not true. Females don't charge the man who they respect their non-sexual attention. Had she respected his non-sexual attention, he'd have been getting top right now on his way to the spot. You know what I mean? On his way to the spot. Because she'd have been all over him. She'd have been all over him. You know what I mean? she's going for a free meal, guys. Free meal. But he showed action just now, but say, you know what? I'm gonna take you home. And then that got her now she, you know what I mean? Now she going, now she, you see how she reverted to her audience now. Peep game, guys.
If I don't feel respected, I'm not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Now she need her sister her help. She wants somebody to comment something that she should do. Cause she wasn't expecting that. She want one of her sisters to comment some dumb shit.
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why
It's too late now. You going home, sis?
sure you want to go home.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
All right,
So,
go home, boy.
I'm sorry.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I understand where you're coming from.
All right, let me skip that ad and we're going to get back to the sit down, guys. She had the nerve to sit down. She had the nerve to sit down with the fool. Kevin Wesley, how the hell you made this possible?
Now here we are, a few weeks later. I'm sure you've had some time to think about what you guys discussed in the car. I'm sure you've had some time to think about it.
Yeah.
Before I ask you any questions, have you guys had a second date?
No.
No second dates.
Look at her little fat face. Look at her.
What you
Look at this big bitch.
been like for you since that video went viral?
Look at this.
Since I was on the video, kind of unexpected. I might not have put my best foot forward, and so I feel like, I've not really met anyone since who I've really gotten to get to know like that, because a lot of women, they might have seen the video or might have heard from it, or maybe a friend of them has seen the video and shares it with them.
Mm.
And
I tell you all the time, man. You got to watch these chicks, man. Especially these ones that be all with the phone and all on the internet. Now, he lowered his sexual market value to other women because he viral now. He viral looking crazy, looking goofy, looking like showing other women that another woman did not respect him. He kind of looked like a lot of you guys that be on social media just because you know a lot of red pill talking points. So you just be making posts calling women out for no apparent reason. You're just calling women out and you disguising it as I'm putting the guys on to game. Well, if you don't have a female, then you making yourself look very weak and vulnerable to other women. You know what I mean? That could be looking on traditional and modern women. I'm just telling you that because that's how women look at you. Same way we look at women that's battered, right? Same way we look at them little domestic violence victims and them abusive relationship victim chicks, right? Soon as she come with that victim ass story, right? Don't we pull back? We pull all the way back like, oh shit. I might fuck, but I'm not wifing that. Or I'm not even fucking with that. You know what I mean? It's the same shit on the, you know what I mean, guys? But yeah, he showed weakness. He showed the world weakness. You know what I mean? Build yourself first. Who's this right here? Y'all men need to watch what type of females y'all choosing. A woman doesn't do things. Why is all picking these low value women? Yo, can you show us the high quality women? I'm gonna drop the link to Mila Nichols so that so you could teach us how to get to these quality women, because wouldn't you think the quality women have some content, even if it ain't this ratchet content, like they'll be having some type of something we could go and be like, look, guys, this is where all the beautiful women are at. Hold on, let me get this link real quick because I'm on the thing right now. Hold on, I got you, sis. Because every time we gets to talking about our sisters and they bad behavior, the majority, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, we don't do the not all, because we know it's definitely not some. We know it's the majority over here, right? So every time we gets to talking about our sisters, there we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. See, today is your day. It's meant for you. It's meant for you to get on here. It's meant for you to get on here. Yes, it is. It's meant for you to get on here. Know what I mean? And explain to me what you mean. Why y'all picking these low value females that still think and act like little girls but bypass a woman? You got to teach us which ones are the women, because we've seen all women. We've seen all of it. We've seen it all over here. This not one of them channels, man. I mean, we understand that all of these ladies on this chart is women. All of these is women. So which one are you talking about? Which one you said is healthy for the men? Which one the men should be picking? Which one of these women the men should be picking, sis? No funniness. No funniness. Really, like, which one of these women should the man pick? Which one of these women should the man pick? To me, I see you in the back, but it's not. You got to set it up. You got to set it up better. You got to Tamil. You got to set it up. Tamila, you got to I see you in the back, but it's not. Try that. Try again, Tamila. And much love and appreciation, girl. We need more sisters like you. Yeah. Yo, BT, man. BT, come on, BT. You a veteran now by now, bro. You jump on the damn panel with all that smoke in the background, bro. What's the hell wrong with you, BT? BT, if you can hear me, mute your background, man. All right. Salute to BT. I don't know where Tamila went, but it blocked my mic. Can you resend the link? It's still there. It's still in the chat, Tamila. I'm gonna get back to the show and we'll just chop it up when you get here. BT, what up, my guy? BT got the crazy ass background and shit. Let's get back to the show, guys. Let's get back to this old interview, this old entitled ass woman interview. Cause this woman entitled, like, this woman would have fooled me. She don't look like a prostitute or anything like that. I mean, this lady she would have. I wouldn't have never messed with her on that level though. She couldn't have got me to take her on a date. But I would have thought she was like a mild mannered woman. Look at the way she carry herself. She carry herself dope. But I tell you, it don't come with a look.
They kind of had
Ain't no
image
look
of me based on the video,
Absolutely.
and it hasn't really helped.
Okay.
Exactly. It's like they might think everything about me is reflected in that video, and I don't think it is. And but yeah, it's been difficult.
Sure.
Well, and it's even before this, dating has already been difficult for me.
I imagine your views kind of clash with what you're looking for and what they're looking for.
Yeah, I think so. Because, I mean, I think in general, my values kind of reflect wanting to build something that lasts.
Yes, sir.
And I want to make sure that anyone that I meet is willing to build a really strong foundation based on our mutual values. And
so, guys, if you got those values, right, and a lot of you dudes, y'all got those, y'all be wanting kids. I still run into dudes in this technology era that be like, I want a kid. You know what I mean? Crazy as hell. But in any event, y'all got to start dealing with women that's on that same level. Y'all want that, but then y'all go picking. This is what I think what's the name was trying to get to. know what I mean? But then y'all go picking the modern woman. Guys, there are some traditional women with collarbones that ain't on this social media crack shit, bro. There are some traditional women out there. You know what I mean? You still ain't. I know a lot of you thinking, yo, all of the good women, they ugly and they fat. It's not that they ugly. A lot of them is fat. But it ain't that they ugly, it's that they're plain, guys. And you gotta put your spin on them. They're plain Jane. You gotta put your spin on them, meaning you got to have your own type of swag and style and charisma. You know what I mean? You got to have that. BT, welcome back, BT.
Oh my bad. Taking y'all crazy ass subway station right now. Trying to get used to
Ah,
y'all northeast subway station right now. Y'all chain out around here with these damn subways and shit. You heard me? You can't hear me? Hold on. You can hear me now?
Because they're younger, they want to experience casual dating or whatever it is, and it's just not something that I'm looking for right now.
Understood. So obviously, guys, Jay's saying that they have a negative, they're viewing him in a negative light when it comes to dating. When I saw Jay, I saw someone who was making some excellent points, who knew what he wanted, and he's actually now like a Giga Chad in the manosphere world, in the red pill community. The brother's getting mentioned everywhere for the way he handled that conversation. Now I'm going to ask Alicia as well, because during this conversation, Alicia.
Thank you.
We'll get that right. Okay, so Alicia, you didn't seem to really disagree with what he was saying. Now you had a definitely a different opinion before he gave you his mind, right? But you seemed very receptive to it. Can you explain to me kind of what you were thinking and how you saw him in that video? Because he's saying they took him in a negative light. What do you think?
Well, yes, I think once we had the conversation, I could see my role.
y'all can hear it? Put a one in the chat.
Okay.
Let's back up a little bit. To be fair, I mean, I was always raised that the man is supposed to cater to you. I mean, you're courting me, so court me.
Mhm.
That means wherever I want to go, you take me.
Absolutely.
Whatever I want, you bring me.
All right, guys. So you heard it from the horse's mouth. That's just how they was raised, guys. That's just how the forefathers before us programmed our grandmothers, and our grandmothers taught our mothers, and our mothers taught the girls, and that's just how it is. That's how the shit is. That's how the cookie crumbled. Yo, we got the Dean. The Dean, what's going on? Okay, Izzy, what up, my guy? Yo, welcome back. Hold up, man. Hold the F up, man. Where you been at, man? We gotta hit him with her. We gotta hit him with her. Know what I mean? Okay, gotta get one of those.
Like I told you, I had to go MGTOW again.
I see you, man. I see you, man. I see that studio looking real spunky right there. I see that. I see that.
New content coming very soon. Just chill. Just chill.
All right, all right.
I had to jump in on this one because they just expose themselves every time. Every single
Every
and,
time.
and it's crazy because she tried to pull her phone out and she thought this was gonna be good content for her, but it really backfired on her ass. That's really what I think happened.
Yep. It damn sure did backfire on her. It damn sure did. Yo, we got Don Jeter. What's going on, Don Jeter?
What's going on, family?
What's going on? We got my guy, Killer Quabo.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all?
Salute, salute. What's going on, fellas, y'all? Yeah, what's your brief take on this joint so far?
Uh, hey, this that's crazy because I've been watching this like throughout the week as like everybody giving a take on it and they input on it, and a lot of people not too far off. I don't think that she was ready for the backlash she was gonna get with the really just in our community as a whole over the whole internet because I'm looking at it like she's thinking like she's trying to flex on this dude about saying that I get courted and then she's saying ladies do y'all hear this and it's like bro you going on a date you not dating social media you dating this man and then for you to be a black woman to get a guy from another community you putting a bad taste in his mouth with your hypergamous entitlement attitude. I mean if I'm wrong I may be wrong but bro it didn't look too good man at
No,
all.
yeah,
Like
you're definitely right, man. Because a lot of these, like to say, like they like to say other men attract the black women, but black women. I'm not trying to bash black women when I say this, but they're the least desirable woman of all women. So it's even hard. It's hard for them to even get into black man. So for them getting outside the race, it's even tougher because they got their standards, and their standards are way higher than black men. So if they can't get a black man, they're not gonna get no white man, they're not gonna get no Asian man, whatever. So for her to get another man out of the community is tough. And she done messed it up already. And she done messed it up. So even when they divest, they mess it up. Oh,
facts.
Can't hear you.
You muted good.
good, bro. Yeah, you muted.
But well, I was gonna say this though. I'm looking at how tall she is, and I'm looking at like how he
Man,
looks. I'm looking at how I'm just gonna be blunt with my words. I'm looking at how lame he kind of looks.
Right.
And I know black women. I'm black, so I know black women. That's not her type. She's not fooling me. That is not her type. So that brings questions to my head. How did
Yeah,
you
because
get on a date with this guy?
I was thinking it was like some Tinder date or something like that.
See what
Like,
I'm saying?
that's what it felt like. A Tinder Bumble type shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. How did you get on a date with this guy? And number
What's
two, it lets me know. I'm about to be real quick and brief. It lets me know that she was using him like Mr. Goodbread said. Because if I'm not attracted to you, but I'm going out on a date with you, then you better take me on an experience. I guarantee you, if she was attracted to him, it wouldn't matter what she went at. He wouldn't have been on live.
Right.
It wouldn't have been none of that
I
shit.
put in the chat also.
So it's a few red flags that raise when I see this goddamn video. Tall as hell, but you dealing with this short dude. Come on, man. You're not fooling me, man.
Right.
That's fact. That's fact. That's fact. And she keeps saying, "Look at me," as if she's God gift to this world. Like,
Good, but
sis,
she's saying that because she feel already that she better than him. What am I doing on this date with this dude? You lucky I even gave you a chance, type shit. Like that's what energy she came with, because she was already unattractive from the beginning.
right?
Right.
I'm not even gonna cap though. The Cheesecake Factory, even if it is a chain restaurant, because it's a bunch of them here down in the South, bro, they not that cheap.
Not
It's
at
Honestly,
not.
all. That's
It's
why I was
not.
confused.
You can
But
get a steak from there.
like I said though, the Cheesecake Factory will be like if you go to Junior's, right? If you set up a date in New York, our Cheesecake Factory is equivalent to Junior's. You know what I mean? That's the joint that Puff sent the little ones over the bridge for to Junior's to get some cheesecake. You setting the
Oh,
cheesecake up
gotcha.
before you go to the steakhouse though. You're not gonna make the cheesecake your all, but that's the test. The chick, she broke and she ain't even she cracked and showed her true colors before he could even get to the second level of the date, guys.
good
You know
bread
what I
check.
mean?
She said the Indian guy, he said, I went to your apartment and I sat downstairs in the car for an hour. Then, excuse me. Then she came back and said that, oh, I get courted. Me and my girls, we only do the best. Now, I'm not knocking nobody that live in an apartment, but I'm like, if this guy's saying that he came to your apartment, but you expecting top shelf luxury from this guy, and you saying this is all that you do, I mean, like I said, I'm not knocking nobody that do live in an apartment or anything like that. Period. We all lived in them or live in them, but it's like I said, the level of entitlement that she's saying, and then if you actually pay attention and you look at this guy's car, it looked like it's a Porsche with the panoramic roof.
The shit is crazy, and this is why I tell guys, it's not about the money, it's about the game and its looks. You know what I mean? It's looks first. If they're not attracted to you, then just let them go. Because there's no way they're gonna be able to submit to you if they're not attracted to you, yo. You know what I mean? Looks give you a chance to use the game. So it's looks first, then it's the game. So you change your look and you pour into you. She already knew and she sensed he don't pour into herself. You know what I mean? And that's why she ain't got to value his non-sexual attention, because he don't even value his non-sexual attention. What nigga you know gonna sit outside? He drive a Porsche. He's sitting outside for an hour while you be late. That's where he was supposed to check her.
I don't care if I drive a Honda. I'm not waiting outside for no goddamn hour.
And that's why she got so flabbergasted at the end, because she didn't expect him to be like, oh, he's gonna end the date. He's just not gonna just take me to no other place or whatnot. That's why every time he was like, when she was like, let's call this place, he was like, no. He's like, what? What do you mean no? Like she thought he was gonna just simp her way, but then like we're talking about, even though he didn't have the aesthetic as he talking about Giga Chad, he ain't no Giga Chad. Even though he seemed like a simp, he still has his standards. And
Right.
he's not, a black man or whatever. He has a higher standard for himself. So even though he might be a simp, whatever, he still has a higher standard as like, I want a wife, and this is what I want in a wife.
And this is why she's getting a lot of backlash, guys. To get back to the backlash, she's getting a lot of backlash because this is exposing the sisterhood. And the sisterhood, they know what we be talking about on these panels. They know the manipulation and the fuck shit that we be calling out on these panels. So for a sister to go out there and publicly match that with the front, because she looked like she got the facade now. She got her hair braided, so you can consider that natural. You know what I mean? She ain't got a lace front on. So, you know what I mean? She carrying herself pretty decent. So this is why I was asking the young lady to jump on here and explain to me, where are the good, wholesome women at that do not want to play the social media game? Because that's what she playing now too. You want to go to somewhere dope so you can sit there and do what Shorty did in that oyster spot. Keep taking pictures and then taunt the other women that are not able to go those places. That's the game that the modern woman is playing on social media. They sitting online trying to hurt each other's feelings by clout chasing off of the man's dollars. The man is funding it. Simps fund feminism, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's crazy, Goodbread. If she would have had some type of humility and self-preservation about herself in the situation, she probably could have been set for life dealing with that Indian dude, and didn't even get a chance to get to the door because she
not humble enough, yo. You was so spot on, yo.
Exactly.
Did you see this shit? You saw this video? You saw the interview, bro? Hold on, check this interview,
bro. I've been watching it all week.
The interview. You saw the sit down. Them two sit down.
I saw it with
Wesley. Yeah, that shit crazy. Today the first day I seen that shit. You spot on, boy.
She wasn't attracted to him in the place, man. She was trying to extract him of his resources
from jump.
She couldn't even make it to that though.
Yeah, but because she had a high ego. She couldn't even make it. She was trying to extract it for the resources, but she fucked up by having too high of an ego. And that's unfortunately the problem of a black woman. They have so high of an ego because they're the most quote unquote desirable that they think they can do whatever they want. Princess treatment. It's funny because I don't want to go too long, but it's funny because she's talking about she want to be treated like a princess, like a traditional, but she's not a traditional woman. She's older. She's trying to go on a date, all this type of crazy stuff, but she wants tradition. It's crazy to me.
That shit crazy, right?
She got a mean bicep, boy. God.
For real.
I'm looking for a provider. So, but after the conversation, I could see how there was a lot of in that exchange. I was definitely very self-centered, and I can appreciate if I do want someone to provide for me, I at least gotta be a little bit nice.
Absolutely. Okay.
You fucking.
So now I ask you this. Based on your idea of dating before your conversation with Jay, how did you grow up? Who also thinks that way? I'm sure you have friends who think that way. I've heard it a lot.
I mean, everybody. I mean,
See?
that's
See?
what the man's, he's supposed to be the provider.
See? And this comes from the generational curse that we talk about over here on this channel. People only gonna do what they've been taught, bro. All this bad behavior and fuck shit that's been normalized has been learned and taught behavior. That's why people cling to it so much. That's why people so scared to change, because the people that taught them it, they put their all in. That's all they know. And just because they love you and was loyal to you, like your fuck ass parents, you know what I mean, don't mean they always gave you information that did not cater to their flesh, not you. You got no benefit for the things that they taught you, programmed, installed in you. That was just to benefit them. But y'all can't get that through your mind. Everybody here, everybody is a resource. Your friends, your family, you know what I mean? Your mother, your brother, your sister, everybody is a resource. Your job is to compartmentalize on how and when you're going to use that particular resource. There is no resource that can tell you and teach you everything. I know your moms like to remind you of how much she had you in her stomach and how she taught you and showed you everything. I know y'all guys love that little story, but get it out your head, bro. She could have taught you everything, but how much of that, what's the percentage of all of those things she taught you being right, being correct? When we can see all this normalized stupid shit.
Facts.
So you mean to tell me you were taught to go on a date with a stranger, let him do everything, and you not give him nothing? That's
Right.
crazy. Every
Facts.
real dad know. Every real dad, every dad that's raising their kid or got access to their kid know that we, as a father, is the only man alive. Tell your daughter this, dads. Make sure you tell your daughter this. We, as the father, are the only man alive responsible for doing something for that bald-headed witch and not expect anything in response, in
Right.
return. Us, the father, no man else, sir. So you teach your daughter anything other than that, then you doing her wrong. You doing her injustice, bro. You gonna get your daughter feelings hurt.
And that's why back in the day, the boyfriend always had to meet the dad before they used to take him out, because the
Facts.
dad knew, like, yo, you're taking my daughter out. I'm her responsibility. I'm watch over her. So you taking her out, meaning you taking that responsibility. If you
It's more of a
out,
screening.
I'm fucking you. My bad.
It's more
What
of a
you
screening process. That's why, they had like the shotgun weddings back in the day, long time.
right?
It was a screening process. So it's like, that's when this started back in like the 1920s and the 30s, when you had like the varsity and the this when dating actually started. Because when you was dating a girl or whatever, they parents, the parents didn't know who the guy was, but they'll go on casual dates, and then the parents will figure out over time, and then they'll be like, it's time to meet the parents. But that started back in the 20s and the 30s. Now it's not even dating no more. And I want to apologize too. Also, what's the other two guest name?
That's okay, Izzy, and that's Killer Quavo.
Okay, Izzy is at top right or top or
top right.
Okay, Izzy. Okay, what's going on, OG? And what's going on, OG at the bottom? Yeah, everybody. I mean, I just like to know who in the chat, and so when I do address y'all, I can say y'all name properly.
Yo,
But
if you remember, Don Jeter, remember we all told you that you remind us of OKL, the dean over here. That's the dean right there. Y'all both got that
okay,
Miami swag.
oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Much respect. But yeah, like
Forget.
I said, it goes back to that. But this scenario here with this female, bro, this is, if you ask me, I think it's bullying.
Yeah, it definitely is. It is definitely bullying, because anything he would have did would have been, oh, he's racist.
Right.
Anything he did would have been, oh, he's a racist,
misogynist, all that type of stuff.
You know what I mean? And we already know, being that this is single motherville now, You know what I mean? Single mothers is running amok. Single mothers, all you gotta do is be cute for her, and you could take her daughter away. You could take her daughter for 9 days, bro. All you gotta do is be cute and bring her back a whopper. You know what I mean? You could take her daughter, you could have her.
Right.
And that's the difference between the moms and having a father. You know what I mean? Cause that cutesy shit don't play with the dad, bro. Bro, no, it ain't enough gel you could put in your hair to slick back me, motherfucker. We gonna have to talk. I got to get in your mindset. I got to see who raised you. How are you programmed? See, you could get cute with the moms and bring a little flower, some dumb shit, and yeah, go on now. But this is why we need them fathers in them cribs. We need them fathers in them cribs.
And the one thing I say, and it's funny because the dude said the dude was a Giga Chad. And I'm like, he's not. But it's a good thing he actually was sort of like simpish or whatever. Because
is a
showing, I don't know, man. I don't know what the
That's some new lingo that just popped up. I'm like, what
the red pill guy.
but it's good that I feel like it's good that he was a simp because it's showing that it's not just red pill guys and MGTOW guys that's not dealing with the foolishness of women. It's men period, where they're hearing it, even if they're blue pill, they're hearing some of this and they're like, this dude's kind of right. I might not like Andrew Tate, but he said a little something that might resonate with me. So now men of all fields are not dealing with this foolishness anymore.
That's fact. It ain't, and this is why we could say it's not about color, it's about character. But I stick to the color because it make them mad. Because they like to hide behind the color and talk shit. There you go. I'm telling on myself now. Let's get back to this.
Absolutely. So, and a beautiful woman. So I'm expecting to be
It's not about looks.
like royalty. I mean, come on.
Wow.
So that's what I was doing.
How do we treat him? And that's where the disconnect was. In the video, now of course I'm sure you think of it differently now, but in the video you basically told him that you're not going in there, you know your value. It would be embarrassing for you to go inside a Cheesecake Factory. A lot of people like Cheesecake Factory. Now, so when I see that video, I'm thinking, okay, she must have some friends who probably would disagree with her going inside a Cheesecake Factory. Peer group. So peer pressure probably keeps you from.
Live that. Oh my God! I would never live that down. Wow.
All right, you heard?
It's
peer
that
pressure. You see how they living? They will apply pressure in your relationship, trying to live up and keep their relationship like somebody else's. This is the social media game.
and he called it out correctly. Black people love Cheesecake Factory. Her friends would just shamed her and would have been like, "Oh, you didn't make him take you right here, or you ain't make him take you over there."
Right.
That's really what's going on.
Because you see what it is. I'm gonna tell you something. A healthier friend, one of her healthier friends, and one of her more beautiful friends. You know what I mean? That's more beautiful than her in real life. They get to go to Miami and they get to have the little sushi and this and that, and that's what they post. So she, on her little level of delusion, she attracted him and she tried to apply that pressure to his pockets to keep up with the real beautiful women.
Exactly.
But they don't talk about that though.
Right.
They don't want to talk about that.
Oh, y'all right. That's why I say I call it bullying because, bro, she wouldn't have tried that with the average black dude, man. She wouldn't have tried that, bro. Because go ahead, OG.
My bad for cutting you off. I'm gonna tell you something very ironic. She put him on camera because he took him to Cheesecake Factory. Let her would have been to a 5-star restaurant. You wouldn't have seen him nowhere on camera.
Nowhere. You'd have seen the plate. You'd have seen the plate the whole time.
So I'll tell you, it was a full shaming technique. That's the only reason why I put him on camera.
And it backfired on her.
Mm-hmm.
Instantly. Like the karma came instantly. And the thing is,
dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
Go ahead, Gina, what you were saying?
no, I said at first I thought it might have been like a skit or something orchestrated. And I'm like, well, if it's going bad for her and it's going sour, why would she upload it? But then I realized that she was on live. So once it's going, excuse me, once it's going live, and you can't. The live is live. It's literally live. So it ain't like she recording it then uploaded it. This was already being posted on Facebook and it then got grabbed and then spent the block a million times around the internet. And now she walking in shame.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what
So
she wanted. She just didn't know it was gonna turn out like that. She thought it was gonna.
Right.
She thought the
Yeah.
sisterhood was gonna have her back, but like Mr. Goodbread said, right now the sisterhood is fighting that behavior. They don't like
Because
that the red pill is saying they doing that shit.
and then they going and showing it. But this is an example of what
aiming
I
her on
tell.
the internet.
This is an example of what I teach the women too that don't know how to control their thoughts and that don't know how to control their emotions. They're really more mad because every time you try to bash a man, right, you show us a piece of your character because you attracted that man or you allowed that man access to you. So if you sit there and call this man crazy, this and that, a deadbeat, a narcissist, then that shows us a little piece of your character and they fail to realize that. So that's why as soon as she pulled that phone out to try to shame him, it backfired because sis, you sitting there in the car with this nigga that you clearly got no attraction to. So now you show us that you're a gold digging dummy. Like, you know what I mean? You try to use this man for a free meal. You a dusty chick. You try to get a free meal, sis. Where's your money?
You the
Where
real.
is your money, sis? Most educated my ass. Let's get back to this.
For real.
Cheesecake Factory, they wouldn't let you live that down.
No, I have an image to protect.
Oh my
Wow.
What?
Christ,
Just like
bro.
you,
What that even
I
mean?
mean, that was that was my circle though. That's how I mean. That's how we roll.
You are the sum of the five people.
And that's the thing, Goodbread. Like, see, that's
You
why.
are the sum of the five people you hang with the most. So
See,
Mm-hmm.
if they bum minded, you're bum minded.
see, that's my issue is why the fuck do everybody got to know your business? If a man is courting you and taking you out, why is it on social media? Why do everybody got to know? Why is it affecting
Right.
your reputation with the
Facts.
so-called sisterhood? It shouldn't affect it if you truly want somebody that's going to court you for real. It shouldn't even affect the sisterhood. So why is it
Exactly.
sisterhood? Because y'all want to show off. Y'all want to show out. Same reason why bitches go on dates, don't show the date, but show the plate. They
And
just
this
And
want to show off.
yo, you
and here
right, okay. Go ahead, go, kill it,
I was
kill
gonna
it.
say here, and here's the irony. Let it be the genders flip, and some dude was with some 304, and niggas would say, "Oh, she's a 304 and this and that." He's like, "But no, I love her, bro. Look at Logan Paul. He's with a 304. Everybody making fun of this dude, but he's still
That's
gonna
right.
marry this chick. He put the ring on this chick. If
That's
when a
right.
man really wants a chick, he don't care if dudes don't like her and she's a 304. He gonna take her, and then he gonna face the consequences. But with women, she's gonna be like, "Oh, Cheesecake Factory. Oh man, I can't let my girl see this."
It's,
Social media.
it's
She
because
said I got an image to
it's
protect. Nobody
look, it's because a woman's value is directly tied to a man, whereas a man's value is not directly tied to a woman.
Bingo.
So,
Facts.
so
Facts.
no, I ain't gotta say nothing
No
else.
said mic drop.
Hypergamy is a big, is a big thing. And
Oh shit. My bad, guys.
Oh,
She
yeah.
said, Goodbread, she said, I got an image to protect. Nobody would know what your image is if you're not putting it on the internet going live.
Right.
And you know it's clearly it goes to show you how men we got to get in straight up hawk mode, guys. I'm sorry to say. We got to get in hawk mode. We running around here like robot sheep, like programmed sheep. We letting these modern women program us into dealing with them and playing their game, bro. These
Right.
girls is in wolf mode. These girls is going on dates for free entertainment. Whole time we going on dates for what dates really are. We know that the date is for a relationship. The relationship is for family. You know what I mean? Well, the relation dates are for sex. Sex are for relationships and family. In that order. we going into shit like that, you know what I mean? Because men, we lazy thinkers, we lazy movers, we are lazy sexual attention. We're lazy with our sexual attention, bro. And we have been neutered, bro. We have been neutered. We just want to give our sexual attention to one bitch and just be comfortable and then stop. And we got to be vicious out here, bro. These women is vicious out here, bro.
Mr. Goodbread, I can tell a quick story real quick.
Yeah, bro.
The quick story. Look, bro, I only been on one date my entire life. My entire life, bro. I was a senior in high school, 17 years old, bro. I had a little girlfriend or whatever, and we skipped school to go to movies. I didn't even have a car, but she had a car because the people had a little bag on them or whatever. But we had then made plans to get up. You look him up there. Yeah, you're right. So we had them made plans, right? We're gonna skip school, go to the movies or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? But I had a little bit of money on me or whatever, probably about $35, $40, whatever. Go to the movies, go watch the little movie. I want to say it was what might have been Scary Movie if I can't remember. I know it was a horror film that we went and seen and left there, clap cheeks, whatever, whoop de whoop. But that was almost 20 something years ago. And it's just like, bro, like I said, that's the only date I've ever been on. And I was 17. But just to equate that from those times now up until what's going on now with these type of females, bro, this is over entitlement. It's over entitlement. Like I said again, bro, I feel like it's bullying because she knew she wasn't into that man, and she was just trying to take as much resources out of him as possible. But she didn't expect for him to stand on some type of hill. He wasn't gonna down that hill. He was like, "Nah, we gonna get you up out of here." And he finished strong. He didn't start out strong, but he finished strong. But it's just it's a flashlight on hypergamous nature when it comes to women, and they gotta take that L for this month of October. It is what it is, and the more they keep putting this stuff on social media, more and more and more and more men gonna get hip to it.
Right.
You on mute, Mr. Goodbread.
Okay.
In my circle, it's what we've been taught. Why? I mean, as a black woman, I can go there.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm tired of hearing
See, and she can speak for she can speak for all black women. She can speak for all black women, but we better not attach her to all black women and her behavior.
Not all,
We can't attach her behavior to all black women, but she can speak for all black women and tell us what black woman is tired of. So we can't make this shit up.
So black women, don't tell us not all. Go tell her to stop speaking to y'all.
We're really tired of having to settle. We want to be treated well. We want that soft life. So that's what I thought I was going after. However, what I understand is a part of having a soft life is being cooperative,
being soft,
not being combative, right?
Actually being soft,
right.
Being receptive, being sweet,
absolutely,
being pleasant, right? Because we do understand the value of resources, but it can't be just something for a lifestyle. Resources, a man's resources is not just for a woman's experiences and traveling and the lifestyle they'll live when married, is for providing for the family and the children. And that's why she should seek a man and, respect his resources or prioritize his resources, not just for what it can do for her. Right. And so when you
gotta
selfish, right? And I appreciated that when I saw the video myself. That's one of the things I covered is wow. I've never seen a woman that receptive to being accountable, right? And you were.
Nah, you sugarcoating now, Kev.
He wanted to discontinue that date, and he wanted to take it on to the house. Jay, is that your first time stopping a date midway through and going back home, or?
Yeah, something like that's.
Wow, black girl.
Man,
wow, they the leader in every statistical category that is the worst, boy. You know you earned this one, man. You know you gonna get this one, sis. You buried in the sand. can't make this shit up, boy. Trash, yo.
Not all though. Not all.
Not all. Not all. She look good. She look like wifey. She
You're
look
right.
like wifey.
Look over there.
She look over
She
there.
thick.
Look
She
over
thick.
there.
She thick. Oh man, that's a 10 right there.
That's
But in an isolated incident, you know, like I've gone on dates with several people now, even before her, where they had very specific things they were looking for in a boyfriend or whatever, and even within my own circles, right? And that's just not something that I'm looking for because I was raised like we were talking about how she was raised, whereas with me, like my family, like we've passed down the name for ages, and we're a very close knit, strong family.
You passed down your first name, Jay? Like
Yes.
Your father's and father.
Yeah,
How many generations, probably?
I mean, I couldn't really count it myself because I mean the thing is like I'm from India.
So he's Indian. He's from India. But why you go? This the shit I be talking about. You see, match your life. Chase who like you. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Why you going shopping in the projects when you from penthouse? You from the penthouse, bro.
Because the problem is he's a traditional simp.
I'm gonna
He's
keep
a
it real, bro.
traditional simp.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna say it, bro. He wanted to see what that black coochie was like. Okay, he wanted to see what that black coochie was like, bro. The same way she just wanted to. She wanted to see what his pockets was like. Cause look how he speak. He don't speak confidently. He don't speak in a confident way. I don't know what attracted this bitch to this nigga. Okay, but besides his money. So I'm trying to figure out what attracted you to this black beast look Shrek looking type of woman.
Bro, she's built like a orca whale.
Well, yo, I guarantee you, they was in a spot where she was the wackest woman and he was the wackest dude, and they messed up. They mixed up.
About it. They talk about that. They talk about where they met at. They was like they was in the club and.
All right, so don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. All right, hold on. Look, see, so when I say I don't lie, yo, it's 1 + 1 = 2.
My bad.
It's a mathematical equation, bro.
But they definitely talk about it. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Where like India was separated from Pakistan, and a lot of my family were on both sides of that, and we had to come back together. Wow. And we had to. It was very important for us to stay strong after the fact. At the time, maybe we didn't care as much about creating this legacy, but ever since, it's like that's been one of the strongest parts of our family is the importance in creating a legacy. And with that in mind, like I've grown up with the idea that I want a strong family here now that I'm living in America. The only
She don't want a family, bro. She want a family bundle.
That is the only
a meal.
That is the biggest factor.
Right.
That is the most important thing for the other person as well as for me.
Wow. That's actually powerful. So your family going through all that they did, it caused you guys to really idealize relationships, right? And
specifically relationships that last.
Absolutely. And so here you are.
I asked her about hers, bro. Stop playing.
I like that caveat he did. I like that caveat that dude said.
You're a black woman. Of course, we have been through some things, right? In our culture here, in the States and throughout the whole diaspora, I like using that word. But a lot of times our culture has been stripped, and we haven't yet began to idealize relationships.
So ask her about
along with the flow. So here he is in America, and he's meeting a woman who's in America, and she sees dating the way Americans see dating.
No, 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 no.
Thank you, good. Hold on.
No, 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 no,
Thank
no,
you.
no, 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 no,
Stop
no,
that
no, no, no,
bullshit.
no. No, 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 no,
Thank
no,
you,
no,
bro.
no, 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 no.
Thank you.
No,
I'm
no,
trying to
no,
save
no,
her, bro.
no, no. We not even gonna play like that, Kev. We not gonna play like that, Kev. Why you can't ask this woman how she was raised? Y'all talked off camera, and she ain't comfortable exposing how fucked up she is. But she went on this date and expected a nigga to pour his all in something that is fucked up, bro. Get out of here, boy. Yo, and he gonna try to sugarcoat it with this.
Right.
Now they gonna go to the slavery shit. Cause as a black woman, we went through a lot. Like niggas ain't slaves no more, bro. Niggas ain't been slaves for several generations, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Selfish, you're looking at him as if, he's treating you beneath your worth. Right. He actually value. Every planet except one.
That's incredible, bro. That's incredible, bro. Talk about her family. I want to know about her
Selfish, you're looking
upbringing.
at him as if, he's treating you beneath your worth. Right. He actually value. So here's what I want to do, guys. I want to go back a bit. Can y'all tell me how y'all met?
Okay.
I want you to tell me how you guys met.
Okay.
So
Here we go.
I was in Midtown, and like I barely even have time to go out with friends and all that. But it was a really close friend's birthday, so I went to get some drinks for the first time in ages, and I saw this beautiful woman who it seemed like every other guy in the bar was either intimidated by or.
I said it.
Cap.
I said it.
Cap.
I said it. I said it.
Oh,
And I ain't
Cap.
see it. The champ is
Cap.
here. The champ is here.
oh
Captivity.
my
The champ
goodness, man.
is here.
Wow.
The
Captain
champ is
Marvel.
Oh
here, boy.
man.
I said it. I said it. And you see how this champ
Captivating.
you see how they try to word it, boy? You see
I'm
how they
about to
try
bring
to word
Cookie
their
out on her, man.
bullshit?
Cap.
Other guys was intimidated. They
Cap.
wasn't
Fuck out of here.
intimidated. They was on
That's why,
better prime meat.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Goodbread. That's why when y'all stopped me, y'all was like, nah, don't say it, don't say it. Cause I finna say, I said, bro, if you understood how they met, bro, she was already fishing for him. It's Cap. Cause every dude with common sense know that she's a bird, bro. She's a
Yeah, son.
bird. They ain't
Yeah,
going. They not
she
going.
settled. She settled. She wanted to look like she got somebody that's talking to her that night. So he wasn't popping to the popping chicks, and she wasn't popping to the alpha males, bro.
Nope.
Right.
Bingo.
I agree with that. I can agree with that. Definitely.
Bingo.
Exactly. She was
That's
sitting
why I
by
said
herself all night. Sitting by
Watch it.
herself all night.
All night by
I seen it.
herself.
I go out every week and I be seeing it. I be out seeing groups of girls all by themselves and shit. Me and my homie just chilling, looking at the chicks all by themselves all night, not having no dudes walking up to them and none of that shit. It probably be like 10% of women get hit on by dudes. Other
That's
than
a
that, they be
fact.
by themselves and get nothing, bro.
And dancing with each other, sucking that gut in.
Exactly.
And
the,
Killer Quabo, why they all think them black liquid pants make them look smaller?
the right dude could have smashed her that same night.
Right.
What the hell? Why not? Um, and she was, minding her own business. I asked her name.
She was lonely.
I thought that's a beautiful name. And even despite how loud it was in the bar, we were still able to talk a little here and there. And I got her number, and she had to go. And so we kept talking after that for a little bit. And then, like a week later, I asked her, "You want to go out to this restaurant?"
Yeah.
All right, now, I want y'all to pick up on this game as fast as I drop it, yo. The motherfucker said, I got her number and we were talking, and then I asked her a week later, do you want to? Bro, what I told y'all, get the number and throw it in the bin and then go get more numbers, right? Because once you get a chick to tickle your chin and you go give all of your non-sexual attention to her, she read that as you're not as value, you're not as high value as you're supposed to be. Women know high value men don't got time to be talking with them all on the phone. And high value men, and we really not gonna initiate. If we talk to you, then we not even gonna initiate a date. I'm already talking to you. So the next step from now, you know what I mean? This is why we go on a date. So we can skip all this talking, all this small talk. We can do that shit over a meal, over some music. You know what I mean? But guys, you gotta set your shit up better. You got the way y'all date has been all wrong. This is why y'all get with a female and she tickle your chin, she show you a little bit of high interest, and you give her everything. Now she charging you for your non-sexual attention.
And
But then
that's
she
what this
go
guy
chase
problem was.
Pookie. Then she go chase Pookie because best believe, bro, she would have got it to go bag, and then she would have called one of us up, and we'd have ate that steak with her. Like we'd have ate that steak with her, bro, because she value our non-sexual attention. You know what I mean? You should have knew that. You should have knew that, bro. I bet you he got the number. He made the first call. Like, real quick, too. Real quick. He ain't give it no time. He ain't give
She
her
probably
no.
forgot about this dude, so he hit her up like, "Hey, this is the guy from the club the other day. You remember me? All right,
Right.
And he forgot to tell us how much drinks he bought for her.
right,
Exactly that night.
Guess
Good one.
yeah,
Good one, okay.
though.
yeah."
Guess who playbook this out of though? If y'all pay attention, she's telling you it's somebody that's preaching this rhetoric right now that's on the internet. Guess who playbook this is out of? One of y'all can guess it. It started with
I don't
S.
watch them niggas enough. I don't watch them bitches enough, but I can only imagine the Dusty. I know it's probably the Dusty Queen bitch.
This
Bitch
my
is begging
mama.
for cash apps right
It ain't
now.
her. It ain't her because
Hold on, my
she
mama.
herself too much. It start with a letter and it end with a number. This is out of her playbook.
Oh, I don't know.
I have
I
no
don't know. I
idea.
don't be knowing these bitches like that.
And I told her it would be a surprise. And maybe that might be a problem on my part. You know, it might have raised the expectations a little bit. But I guess the surprise ended up being Cheesecake Factory, where the original surprise was.
I want to get to that. You had something else planned for her, right?
Yeah.
Because of how the evening went, the Cheesecake Factory happened, right?
Yeah.
So
Can I just say this?
Sure.
I love the Cheesecake Factory, and it's a place that I've gone to for like every birthday.
Wow.
So like, it wasn't just like a random restaurant to me. It was also like a place that I've gone with my family throughout.
It's a great restaurant. I've been there a few times.
Yo,
That's
that's
a
messed
good
up.
date.
See, this shit
That's
got
a good date.
sentimental value to him. Yo,
Exactly.
yo, you better mess with those type dudes because sentimental value to me is a pizzeria. See, we going to my boy Ray Ray's down the block to the pizza store, and then we're across the street. We got a little Starbucks, and I give you a Starbucks. We get on Starbucks on me, and we gonna sit down and be strangers and figure each other out. That way, you don't lose, you don't feel gypped. I don't feel gypped.
But
Your
her not
sexual, your non-sexual attention not monetized. My non-sexual attention only cost me a slice of pizza and a tea. Still monetized, but what happened?
No, I'm saying her not accepting that at that point it was actually disrespectful to him because it's a tradition to his family to go eat there.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he's from a different culture, so they hold traditional values very dear to them. And that's why he was like, bro, it's over with, man. Let me go ahead and drop you off. But like I said, it's your channel. I ain't want to drop that name of that person, but it's a person that actually teach this type of hypergamy on the internet. So that's why I was like, if you can
Is that
guess
that
it,
Sarah Sevens chick?
there you go. There you go. That's her.
Yeah, we on
I don't
her
even know who
body
that
too.
is.
We don't
I
like
don't even know who that
That's
is.
her. Exactly.
I don't know who the
Never heard
fuck
of
that
that
is.
chick.
Yeah, we know who that chick is. That's the new Cynthia G. We got bodies on her. We got
She's
Sigma males
G
on her.
on steroids.
We got Sigma males on her.
On
Yeah, we got
steroids?
Sigmas on her.
On steroids.
On steroids, bro. She the
Shit.
new. She had words. Her and Sigma. Her and what's her name? They cross paths. They don't like each other like that.
Oh,
Y'all heard about
what?
that Prince Seller bitch?
Nah.
Who?
Prince
Now
Seller.
a whole new zip up, big dog. Just like when they went
she
from
got delayed.
gas,
She wasn't ready.
Zaza.
Let's take her to the restaurant that you.
What you saying? Okay.
No, I'm saying y'all never heard of that Prince Seller? They trying to call her the female Kevin Samuels.
I heard of her too. No deal. It's not gonna fly.
They just popping out like hot flies now.
That's a fact, shit a ding. We going to papayas, bro. We going to papayas.
What does it take her to? You figured I can't go wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, yeah. Small birthday restaurant, you know. It's my lucky. She'll love it.
He said it's lucky.
Too.
His lucky spot.
I'm kidding with you.
He right though. He got lucky this time. He dodged the bullet.
Jay,
He dodged the bullet for real.
He's walking up to you. He's gonna talk with you. There are other guys around you. Did you notice those guys probably want to talk to you? Did you see that? Yes, I did. So what made
Get the fuck out of here.
Lying.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
She told the whole naked lie.
Get the fuck out of here. That shit is crazy.
He's old enough to come up and talk to me. So yes, I definitely am attracted to confidence. He just seemed like he had a pure heart. He was.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. Like, cause now you try to emasculate the men that don't find you attractive because you're not their preference. Now they're not bold, so now they're just chicken shit because you feel you're some prima donna that's not really like that in real life. Get the fuck out of here, sis.
I hate that shit, man. Instead of just them realizing they're unattractive. Like, at least men realize we're unattractive when we can't get no women. Women can't even accept that about themselves. It's got to be the men's fault.
Facts. We be reaching at the bottom like we know. All right, this she equal me. These bitches always trying to reach, but
that's
they trying to climb the tree though.
That's the main reason why
he said they all take this. They all take this entitled mindset. Like if somebody's supposed to give them happiness, somebody's supposed to give them fulfillment. The people that are fulfilled and the people that are happy, they work for that, man.
Mm-hmm.
You work for that.
I don't like how she said that, bro. Talking about, I like confidence, and I guess the men weren't confident enough to walk up to me. Ma'am, they weren't attracted to you. That's what it was. One no man attracted to you, and nobody was intimidated by you. They did not want to talk to you. You attracted what you is.
Right.
You attracted your mate. You feel me?
You're a linebacker, so you got a kicker. You don't get the quarterback.
No.
You do not get the quarterback being a linebacker. You get the kicker, chick.
Bro, this lady is every bit of 200 and I say
35.
I don't know.
More than a running back.
I say 240. I'm 6'5", so just looking at the head ratio from sitting on the couch, bro, that's like Baby Yoda trying to climb on Chewbacca or some shit just to see what it's like.
She's taller than both of them.
Bro, she's massive.
I mean, the only he won me over. He did win me over, but I'm a tall woman.
After he said he's gonna leave,
there wasn't necessarily like that immediate attraction.
See,
as we began to talk,
you
it was really his heart that made me say, "Give this guy a try."
Okay. Yeah. Is that where you draw your line? Is it typically you don't date guys who are you guys have to be at least your height or taller before you would date them?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I understand that.
So that's where you decided you're gonna get a free meal. You knew you ain't like that man.
You are what, 6'1", 6? Almost 6'1". Wow. So that means let's see, 14.5% of men are at least 6 feet. All right. But that next 2 inches for you to find someone taller than you, that's 3.6% of men in the entire world.
Good breakdown, Kev.
That are tall enough that are at least 6'2". Is that discouraging?
I mean, I only need one.
You need one, but he needs to be that height. He needs to make the resources right.
Standard.
He needs to be funny. He needs to be charismatic. He needs to be disciplined. And that doesn't discourage you. Like,
I'm an optimist.
You see?
But no,
You see? You see? And I'm gonna need my niggas. I'm gonna need y'all brothers to be optimists. You heard what she said? I'm gonna need y'all to be more optimists. Y'all gonna need them. It's 2024. We want the whole loaf or no loaf. We sending her back to her mother to get that other half a loaf, and then we'll fuck with her. But if she not the whole loaf, we not messing with her for 2024. You see this, guys? Cause y'all, oh, she cook, she wifey. Bitch can't spell, can't read, can't understand, no common sense because she could cook. She wifey. Oh, she's submissive. She's submissive. She wifey. Okay, so because she's submissive, but she don't comprehend. She's combative when she want to be. You know what I mean? Oh, she a wife? Stop with that, guys. They gotta have qualities, bro. It ain't what
Exactly.
they look. It ain't how they look. It ain't what they say. It's their actions, bro. It's their actions we got to go off of.
Facts.
And Jedi, he wanted some black coochie. That's why he went after her, man.
No, I mean,
He watched them pornos. It's just like it's the same thing with us men. We watch them pornos. We see them Russian bitches. We see them Cuban bitches, them Brazilian bitches, and what happened? So we go out there and we match that shit that we done stuck in our holy sister and our Holy Spirit and try to get one of those. If we can luck up and get one of those, we gonna play the part. Niggas gonna fold. Niggas gonna trade their whole masculinity in, their whole masculinity card in. There you go.
Technically speaking, I understand what you're saying. I've heard this many times, but I haven't given up on and I hadn't given up on that. But I'm actually open. I really enjoyed our conversation, so I would consider.
Well, sure, and I was going to commend you for that.
Oh,
I didn't see it as a
what?
I know you're saying that they have to be that height, but it seems that you are willing to, make an exception, just like you did for Jay here when he walked up and he had the confidence of a 6'2" man. So at least hear what he had to say, and that's a good thing.
No, he
It
didn't.
may not be the cookie cutter thing that you plan out. So if we're going to look for a happy relationship, a harmonic one that gives our children and our lineage what they need for years and generations to come, right? We may have to make an exception or two, right?
he done.
Sometimes it's not what we want; it's what we need.
Exactly.
And
So
women
how
He
could you
don't
say
done.
realize
that?
that till it's
How
too
could you
late.
say that, sis? And then go off of looks.
We have to be more open to.
Better
Mr.
yet,
Goodbread.
That's absolutely true. I was
She
going to
better
say,
yet,
displayed
how can
Goodbread.
how can
She
you say
displayed
that?
terrible behavior. She displayed terrible behavior, no ethics, no morals, and no essential values out the gate. That man was done. He was probably done when he sat in that car for an hour, but he wanted to see if he could still probably get his sausage wet. So he went along with it. But when she cut the food in that parking lot and locked that door, locked him out his own goddamn Porsche Panorama, bro, it was over with, man.
Yeah.
And you can't even get that far with black men. And you push the envelope with a guy from a different race. Come on, man. What are we talking about, dog?
But
Man,
they
that man,
said,
that
but they
man ain't
said
fucking
the
with her.
other races treat them better. The other races treat them nicer. That's what
They
they be trying to hit us in the
No,
head
he
with.
did. He did treat her nicer. She messed it up though, because he was opening doors, doing all that extra shit. But she messed it up.
he
Her
pushed
ego
the limit.
up
She
to
pushed the
her.
niceness though. She pushed the limit to it.
Yep.
Yeah, you get a nigga like that mad, you know you pushing the edge.
when it comes to how we date, I think a lot of it is just the information that we have.
Bingo.
What I noticed from yours and Alicia's conversation, Jay, is that you had a different view of altogether of what dating should look like leading up to a relationship, and she had a different view. And now,
Like, what I should say is, I mean, at the very end of the day, like, I understand dating in America is different from where my family's from,
Facts.
and
Boom.
and
Said it.
wait, like,
Push the
it's
limit.
perfectly fine to have those views and to think of dating differently. I just think, for me, I have a very specific criteria, and it's not a long list of criteria, but it's just certain values that I
sure. Well, I think a lot like you. That's why the video stood out to me. I believe relationships should be harmonic. They should be for a reason. So I believe in dating with intent, right? But many people in our generation today, they see dating as something that's just fun.
Exactly. Message.
Yep.
That's what I was going to say. There's almost little to no understanding as to what dating should look like when you're trying to establish an intent for a meaningful relationship. And I think that's the biggest problem. It's not so much that people are necessarily selfish or entitled. It's more so that they don't know what they're looking for, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Oftentimes we think we know, but we really don't.
All right, so how about you not hold the fuck up, bro. How about you not let somebody spend? How about you not dig in somebody's pocket while you figure out what you're gonna do or what it is you want? You don't get the luxury to go digging in people's pocket when you don't even know what it is you want. That's suicidal, yo. Homicidal even.
On a date, huh?
Who raised these people, bro?
You should absolutely. If he likes her, he should present that, right? He should lead and be masculine. He should be willing to pay for the meal, show up on time, open doors for her, the whole nine. But when he asked you, what does a woman expect you to do? You said, look good, be there. And that's where the, right?
Disconnect with you.
Absolutely. Because there should be things that a woman should do, right? So if you've thought about that, could you tell me some of what you think now? If you were to ask you that question today?
Sure. If you think about watching the video, it's like, how do you expect this person to keep giving, and you're not giving anything back?
Duh.
So now we're depleted.
Absolutely.
And so who's going to pour into him?
Wow.
So I mean, if you truly do want that type of protection provider, there has to be some balance.
Absolutely.
So.
Wow, that's very powerful.
Don't sit there and sugarcoat that. It had to be some balance. But I'm gonna tell you where the unbalance came in at. The unbalance came in at because you don't like this nigga. You never liked him from jump, sis.
Thank you.
And you can't. That can only work if you're attracted to the person. Really, physically attracted to him. Not what he doing for you, what he does to you, how he makes you feel. It's incredible, bro.
I actually took the liberty to make a list of things that men and women should look for in each other on a date, right? I'm gonna read them to you. I want you guys to tell me what you think of it in, okay?
I made my own list. I ain't finna listen to his list.
Doing anything special for the guy after the date. So it's almost like it's almost like she's getting over on him.
Right.
Like she's using them for meals. And that's what men say. I'm not gonna keep taking these women out if they don't like me. Don't go out if you don't like me, because then it end up he's on the outside looking into the things. What do women say oftentimes when he's upset? I took you to this restaurant, I did that, and now you don't want to get close to me, you're not ready. And she's like, well, you wanted to do it. She will let him spend, knowing she's not interested in this man. Do you feel that that's wrong?
Recordings just on. Hey, it's Dave.
Good question.
So excited to announce that.
Do you feel that that's wrong?
No, I don't like users. So I mean, I do think I think that we are all adults, and there's enough of every type out here to where that's not even necessary. Like, there are men that really will just spend money on you.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's a certain type. There's some that go with that, but
the majority.
I'm okay with that. But
what do you take from that type of man, if you don't mind me asking? We call that a simp.
Yes, Kev.
And we call it a simp when a man is willing to buy you and take you anywhere, and you haven't actually earned that from him with your affection or just being there for him in general. How do you see that?
If women are being really honest, I don't think most women actually respect a man that is like that.
All right.
There you go.
Let's go.
In their objective,
she got to be honest about that.
Like a toy for them,
right?
And then there's the ones that really are
trying to buy his way in, just trying his best to earn any type of affection from her.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of those men, there's a lot of those women who allow that to happen, right? So that's why I take what Jay doing here as being something that is great for men everywhere, okay? He knew his worth. You are a beautiful woman. But he said, you know what? I'm just going to take her home. I don't have to do this.
Yes.
Even to the point when you said, I will go eat with you at Cheesecake Factory. He saw it as, I would have set aside the date, right? Us being late to that reservation. You're not holding my hand. You're not talking to me in the car. But it seems that you pulling out that camera really got to him. Do you mind telling me what you probably took by that? You just on a date and all of a sudden now she's recording you.
A lot of times, if I'm the one asking a girl out, that's me already offering to pay for the meal, right? That's me already being okay with that, right? But her recording me did feel like that's where I felt like she was trying to take advantage. She was trying to and maybe you had a different view on it.
Nope. Don't let her give her no exit.
At the time that
Nope.
He's
That's
still
what she
trying to
did.
get coochie, good bread.
Food, like a free meal,
Yeah,
from a
beta.
fancy
You
restaurant,
don't want confrontation.
and then you get content from me too to post on YouTube, Facebook.
And you get your reputation ran through the mud. So it's all be done at your expense, right? Now that wasn't your take. You have many groups where you encourage women on dating. Y'all talk about dating, and this was something that you said. Look, y'all see a lot of dates go wrong. Right. So based on your mindset,
She's a dating coach, guys.
he was taking you somewhere beneath your value. Yeah. And you were saying, I'm gonna show the world how you treat me. Right. Can you tell us a bit about that so he knows that it wasn't to embarrass you. It wasn't get content, any of that. It was. I felt
He giving her the excuse, Kevin, because
I felt like you didn't see my value. And in that moment, I felt like I needed the support of my viewers in that moment. And not only that, like he said, I discuss relationships and things like that. So I thought that was a good opportunity for me to kind of have that conversation and see, like, what does everybody else think?
and we're gonna stop it right there, guys. It ain't nothing but about 2 minutes left on that video. But y'all heard what she said. The key thing I want you to take, in this. I told y'all, these women are in these spaces now, guys. They know exactly the same talking points that you know. In fact, these women, their memory storage is better than ours. So they know them talking points better than you. So, you know what I mean? Now that we have made this a trendy thing, red pill, trendy, you got so many guys on social media just blabbing their mouth and talking about the talking points and shit. You know what I mean? We got women that are onto it. So they know exactly how to tickle your chin and to tell you these sweet nothings and do the opposite once you give them your commitment, sir.
Mr. Good.
Once you go to live out your fairy tale fantasy, they gonna get you, sir, because they know, oh, he like when I twerk. So I'ma just twerk, get him to give me his commitment, then switch it on him. Oh, he like when I cook. So I'ma just get him with the meal, then switch it on him. They know what you like. This is why you got to really vet these women, and you can't just go off of one quality, bro. You know what I mean? Cause she could cook, clean, and wash her ass. All of them do that, sir. And take care of kids, which really they don't take care of kids, but they take care of kids. You can add that to the list. Those are the 4 basics that women have. We have 4 basics that we go over all of the time. You want to get in relationships where your basics is covered and her basics is covered. All right. Stop looking, and this go for both genders now. Stop looking to mix yo nothing with another bitch nothing, thinking you gonna get something, thinking you deserve something. Bitches, stop trying to mix your little 1 and 2s with a nigga 4, thinking you deserve his 4. You don't. You got to pour into yourself. Stop looking for people to pour into you when you haven't poured into yourself. It's not gonna happen, yo. Don't nobody's deserve anything if it's not earned and worked for, guys. Word,
Facts.
yo. Yo, okay. Well, I got you here, man. Just like old days, man. I got my favorite 3 verses about what the Bible say about ungrateful people, bro. You know what I mean? You mind doing the reading for me, bro? While we break this thing down?
For sure.
You already know. It's Friday, Fun Day Friday, and we back. I took a whole week off. Did y'all even notice we ain't been live since Monday night? Took a whole week off. So hold on, let's play the music. Hit the music. Hit the music. Guys, yo, whenever y'all want to chime in on something, chime in, but keep it brief. Y'all know how we do on this one right here. What we gonna play? Go with the classic.
Goodbread, I ninja watch you most of the time because I be out in the field working.
No doubt, bro.
When I do come up here, you know what I'm saying? That's because I'm at home and I got time. But nah, bro. Most point, I catch all your lives. Honestly, I be ninja watching because I be moving. I can't stop and talk. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, bro. Yo, ready? Okay, let's get it, boy.
You got to move that comment for me. Psalms 109, chapter 1. Psalms chapter 109, verses 1 through 31. To the choir master, a psalm of David. Be not silent, O God of my praise. For wicked and deceitful mouths are open against me, speaking against me with lying tongues. They encircle me with words of hate and attack me without cause. In return for my love, they accuse me, but I give myself to prayer. So they reward me evil for good and hatred for my love.
Mm-hmm. See that? So they reward evil for your good and hatred for your love. Somebody that's ungrateful, that's what they do. You doing your all for them, and they giving you their ass to kiss. Go ahead, man, my guy.
This the same one. Heard me good, Brad?
Yeah, I heard you. You flowed with that one right there.
You want me to read it
go.
again? Okay, all right, come on. We got Luke chapter 6, verse 35. But love your enemy and do good and lend expecting nothing in return. And your reward will be great, and you will be sons of the Most High, for he is kind to the ungrateful and the evil.
Right. Now, I want y'all to look at this scripture, how I look at this scripture, guys. But love your enemies. And then followed by love your enemies, because, that'll trigger some of you that want to do your enemies so wrong. He give you the blueprint with the next line, because he know that some of you're just knuckleheads, you're just ignorant. So he know you can't love your enemy. They did you wrong. So he gave you the blueprint, the very next line, and do good. You see? Because your enemy 9 times out of 10 is evil. They're working along the line of an evil. They're liars. They like to lie. So when he say, and do good, as long as you telling the truth, you're doing good. And as long as you doing good, you're gonna always fuck with the evil. So you ain't got to worry about nothing, boy. You ain't got to go tick for tat. Let him be evil, bro. This is why he say love your enemy. Because as long as you telling the truth, you will love your enemy. Love to kick your foot in their ass. Go ahead, okay. One more time.
Luke chapter 6, verse 35. But love your enemies and do good and lend expecting nothing in return. And your reward will be great, and you will be sons of the Most High, for he is kind to the ungrateful and the evil.
Exactly, guys. You take her ass home. You never hesitate to send her back to a mama house. A hell of a mama house, boy. Last but not least.
1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. For who sees anything different in you? What do you have that you did not receive? If you received it, why do you boast as if you did not receive it?
Now I want y'all to take this one home. We're going to leave some homework in the comment section now, guys. When this video closes, I want y'all to go to the comment section, and I want y'all to answer this. There is an answer to this right here. You know what I mean? You know what y'all come here for. Y'all come here to think. We come here to get right. We come here to cleanse our Holy Spirit, which is our subconscious mind, and regain our own thought process, how we manage thoughts, and how we take a self-accountability. That's what we come over here to do, because the common denominator is you. You know what I mean? The common denominator is you, bro. And with that said, we're going to go around the board, and y'all give me y'all spill on the live, and then we're going to get the fuck on out of here. We're going to go enjoy our Friday, man.
Wrap up, strap up, don't play with your life. We tell y'all all the time, go MGTOW. This is the dating scene, guys. Hey, play with it if you want, man. Play with that shit if you want. It's what you dealing with, man. It's what you dealing with. You want to pay for coochie? You interested in that black woman? Play with it if you want, man.
Facts, I agree.
Who next, man? Y'all last spill. Give me y'all spill on it so we get out of here, man.
I'll go ahead. Man. Whew. This is a lot to unpack, man. This is a lot to unpack. Bro, the youth right now, it's a lot of guidance that's needed with the modern times that's going on, because I mean they with the technology age, bro, they're adapting to it. But what I say is, you need some real OGs in your corner to understand the foundational level of what's really going on and why you probably getting treated the way you're getting treated or going to get treated. If you don't have that, it ain't for you out here right now. It's not.
Nope.
That's a fact.
I don't know. That's what I got to say, man. Salute to the panel, man.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go MGTOW, fellas. Purge women out your life, man. Your life's gonna be so much peaceful. You see the chaos she doing just because she didn't want to go to Cheesecake Factory. Imagine if you would have had a relationship, married her, had a child with her. It would have been 10 times worse. So he definitely dodged the bullet. And thank goodness that these women are putting this out on social media and telling on themselves so that we can see this. And now we get the information to ignore these women and not date these women and not be stuck like how we've been stuck all these years.
Yo, it's key that you say that, Killer Quavo, because a lot of men, we are groomed to giving women the benefit of the doubt. Bro, how can you give a female the benefit of the doubt when you see what's going on? They are showing you, and you got other women that's telling you on top of them showing you. Guys, come on now. It's time we pour in and value our non-sexual attention so that they can value it, bro.
And for that, not out that shit, they like to say, Mr.Goodbread, not all of us. Y'all not doing a good job in showing us that not all of y'all do this shit. Because we're seeing videos like this every goddamn week, and it's coming from the same place.
That's a fact, guys. You know what I mean? And last thing, guys, a lot of you hear MGTOW, and I know for a long time, you guys, they never really told you what the true definition of MGTOW is. When we say go MGTOW, that don't mean just leave girls alone. To me, when we say don't go MGTOW, when we say go MGTOW, that means going the opposite way of the ways of the world.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You're going the opposite way. It's just not the women, guys. You know what I mean? It's just not the women that you need to unhook from.
Right.
It's the beliefs. It's the patterns. It's the conditioning. You know what I mean? It's the society rules. Remember, society that normalize the unnormal. All that shit society push to be normal is not normal, bro. So don't you ever believe anything society is telling you is normal, because it's not, bro.
Mr.Goodbread, before we get up out of here, one quick question. Give your wholehearted, honest opinion on it. Do you understand, or do you know? I ain't gonna say do you know. That's the wrong word because I wanted to come off properly. Do you see what this passport bro movement thing is about?
Yeah, I know what the passport movement is about.
Does it have any validity after we seeing in real time what the dating market is here in America?
Yeah, the thing is, it's like everything, right? With the passport movement, it's just like the MGTOW movement, it's just like the red pill movement. You're gonna have, it's gonna always be divided. You're gonna have dudes that use it and do it for what it's there for, and then you're gonna have other dudes that use it, that use it and abuse it. You know what I mean? In fact, I got that scripture, yo. I got that scripture right here. You know what I mean?
Put it up. Let's see.
There we go. There you go. Okay, hit it up.
Got you. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16 through 17. All scripture is breathed out by God and profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction and for training in righteousness, that the man of God may be complete, equipped for every good work.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Every single movement is here for us to elevate, you know what I mean? But you, the individual, know how you using that movement, and your results show. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Again, just like with the bitches, they could tell us anything. I'm not a modern woman. I'm a this. I'm a that. But their actions will always show you what they truly are. Same thing with the passport bros movement. You know what I mean, I know some real passport bros, and they really about it. And even them, they tell you like this shit. They say the real passport bros be like, yo, my passports is recreational use only, bro. Niggas is really confident enough to be like, yo, I don't fuck with American women. I go overseas, you know what I mean? I go trick off, get some coochie, have a good time, then come back over here, get my money up. You know what I mean? And it's just about the perspective. It's about how you see the coin. But then you got a lot of simp niggas that don't like to take their title, bro. They do not like to take their titles, so they dress it up and they run under these umbrellas. And the Passport Bros is one of the newest umbrellas, and they trend it out. See, now that the Passport Bros is trending, I don't take it as serious. When the Passport Bros was underground, just like with the Red Pill, I don't take Red Pill niggas serious no more.
Me either.
I don't take none of these niggas serious no more, bro. All these niggas is goofy to me, bro, because it's trendy now. It's trendy to get on here and talk this shit, but not show no actions. It's trendy to know the most red pill knowledge and not be activated. You know what I mean? It's trendy to keep niggas in a doom and gloom mindset. You know what I mean? Oh, the modern woman. You know what I mean? It's not trendy to talk about God. It's not trendy to talk about self-improvement. Those are the videos that don't get no views on YouTube. So, you know what I mean? Everybody gonna go with the flow. Everybody gonna go along to get along. You know what I mean? But we ain't going. But I respect everybody's shit, bro. I respect, personally, to answer your question, I respect everybody movement. I respect the Passport Bros, the MGTOW brothers, Red Pill. I respect the Incel brothers. I tell my Incel brothers, if you get rid of the thirst and the lust, you one of the monks. You one of the most valuablest dudes here because you have none of that sexual immorality in you. You know what I mean? So I fuck with everybody. I know everybody movement. I studied it. I know what it's about. I know who created it. You know what I mean? I do the homework. So hope I answered you.
No, you answered it. Hell, I think with the decline management of America, but you gonna need your real alpha at this point. But hey, that's neither here nor there right now. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, you definitely answered the question, man. Much respect, man.
No doubt. We gotta respect everybody moving. Remember, this is a man's problem, and man gotta fix it. So we gotta reunite. We gotta unite. We gotta put that aside. Men, we come with the pack mentality. We supposed to have the pack mentality. It don't matter about your movement. If my position in this pack is to be on the side, and I'm the runner, and I get him to run out right there while you the attacker, and we ain't gotta like each other to get this shit the ball to catch that motherfucking cattle now. You know what I mean? Especially if we all hungry. And that's how men gotta be. Or we gotta stop all this bickering shit. Who's right and who's wrong, and you know what I mean? And that it ain't about who right or who wrong. It's about who can take what they know and push the needle and get the results that majority of us want. You know what I mean? That's why it's gonna start with stop intaking bullshit from niggas that ain't got no results. You know what I mean? And again, that go back to our main topic today, which was look. Niggas be looking for the best look, like, oh, his channel don't got this, his channel don't got that, so he ain't the truth. He got views, this one got 100,000 views, so he the truth. Whole while the 100,000 nigga, the 100K nigga ain't got no results. He ain't been with a bitch in about 15 months, but he teaching you how to get a bitch. You know what I mean? You can't make this shit up, boy.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's like broke niggas teaching niggas how to get rich. Shit never gonna happen, boy. Never gonna happen. I ain't never met a broke nigga. I met a broke nigga teach you how not to go broke, but they would never be able to teach you how to get rich, though. Nope. But yo, we out of here, guys. We're gonna wrap this up. 2 hour show on point. Appreciate all my good brothers for stopping by and sharing some of your time on a Friday night. I know how important that is to you guys in the community. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean? That's your night to escape your miserable ass reality, which you should be fixing on, which you should be fixing. You know what I mean? You should stop trying to escape it and fix it so that you ain't gotta escape it. So that the time you spend escaping it, you can actually be thriving and excelling and stop acting like a victim, bro. All right, y'all. We out of here, yo. Love
Salute
y'all.
Good Bread, salute panel, man. Everybody be safe, man.
No doubt.
Peace.